What's the secret to anal sex, giving and receiving?
Well, let's just be clear. God's made a lot of mistakes. Okay.
I mean, okay, so we're saying that God is real for this.
That's
cool.
the other thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So this real God gave us a pleasure sensor that's taboo but feels great.
But we're
so,
not
like,
supposed to use it.
But like, why not?
Yeah.
It feels amazing. Use it.
I would say that if anything, God is into butt stuff.
God is definitely into butt
God's
stuff.
definitely into butt stuff.
God's like a big, like, I feel like he would hashtag anal like almost all of his social media things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Like on Tinder, that's just what he's like trolling for.
And he's probably great at it.
I mean, it's God, yeah.
What
If schools actually just taught that you could talk about sex without it being an issue,
Right.
we wouldn't have half the sexual and just gender issues that we have
Teenage
today.
pregnancy would probably go
Yeah,
down because
way
teenagers
down.
could just fuck in the
STDs
butt,
would
you
probably
know?
go down
Yeah.
because people would actually, know how to do things properly
Yeah.
and protect themselves. And just, if you want it, talk to people about it.
Yeah.
And if they want it to, go for it.
Yeah, and it's just like, it's like anything else with sex. It's like, even if we're raised or like before you really get into it, the idea is that it's taboo or whatever, or there's a stigma to it. I mean,
I feel like that just comes from people that haven't had anal.
absolutely. And then once you do it, you're like, oh wow, that's really fun, or oh wow, that makes my orgasm even like stronger.
It's so intense that I just want this constantly.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like, just talk about it and then try it, and you're either into it or you're not.
If you have never had anal sex, you are just missing out on life. Because it is one of the most amazing feelings you will just ever feel as a human being. Because one, sex is amazing. Anal sex, like, that is the male G-spot. Like, if you've never simulated your prostate, you're just missing out. Like, that is like one of the feelings that you should just feel at least once, maybe a couple 100,000 times in your life. Because it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's like, do you like coming? Well, then you're gonna love coming super hard.
Yeah.
It's just the best feeling. So,
from anal sex, like, chances are it's gonna like end up on the wall behind you because of just like how intense that orgasm is. Like,
also, it's like we take dicks in our mouth all the time, and like
Constantly.
that's where our like thoughts and ideas and opinions come out of. So it's like,
Right.
if we could take a dick in there, I think we can take a dick
Yeah.
in the asshole too.
right? I've had orgasms where like I just lose all my senses. Like, I can't hear, I can't, like, my head's just like all over the place. I'm just like, I just have to lie there and just like, I don't know what just happened, but that was fucking amazing.
It also does something, I think, like the people that I've experienced that with, I just feel so close to afterwards, because it's like,
Yeah.
wow, that was something. Like, we just shared something.
Yeah, like, even if
really
it's just
special.
like a one night stand type of thing, like, there's still that kind of connection. There's just like that moment of just like, that felt so good.
That felt so good.
Okay,
yeah.
bye now.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, once you've gotten consent, you have to figure out, okay, like, at least for me, because I'm a guy and I'm having sex with other guys, are we both going to be receiving? Is it just going to be one person or the other? Because you have to make sure you're prepared. Because if not, like, it is just like a shitty mess. And that's not fun for anybody. Well, I guess some people are into that, but for most people, that's not very fun. So the first thing is just like do the proper prep work. Running to your local pharmacy and just picking up like whatever things they have there. And just make sure you're clean. If you want to start off like slowly with like rimming, that's always a great place to start. Just like get the body ready, start loosening it up a little bit. Use some spit, get some lube, put a couple fingers in. Just really get them comfortable.
That just speaks to the power of talking and communicating, because when you're on the other end of that, pun intended, and you see like, oh wow, that helped me so much, I think that makes it easier to then be the person that's like initiate the conversation.
Exactly,
and talk
yeah.
about it.
Because then like once I was finally like giving instead of receiving, I was like, okay, I know what it is I need to say to the person. I know just how to talk to them. I know like if they're reacting this way to not do this.
Right.
Yeah. And just like read their body language, because they might not feel comfortable saying something, but if you can obviously tell that they're uncomfortable.
Hips don't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The prostate, like when you hit that right, like it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, using like something like this, like the LELO prostate massager, like this one's for men, but just trying out something like this, you will instantly just feel like, whoa, what was I missing this entire time? And then when you have the real thing, like you're actually ready for it. So like something like this is just a really good starter. But again, just like lube it up, take it slow, and just let yourself have a good time.
Yeah. Then you can just take it to Animal Town.
Exactly.
And like,
yeah.
and
then
everyone
like
will be fine
the
and
sex
have
is
a
just
great time.
fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, exactly.
You just have to get on that same page and actually talk to the person you're having sex with.
And check in while, like, you know, there, especially for anal, I think you have to check in before just to see if it's even an option.
Like a bit during,
And then
after.
during. And after, do a post-mortem. See, like, okay, what felt good? How do you feel now? Like, is there something we should try different? Like, I think that all of that, I really do think that with sex, any kind, communication is like half of it.
It's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because once you are on the same page, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Because you're consenting adults. Mm-hmm. Have fun. Be freaks. Let your freak flag fly.
Come all over your freak flag.
Come all over the freak flag. Or on their face, whatever.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.